I want to talk about this. The real problem today, and I stepped outside to have some coffee, and it's Sunday evening, yes, and I got to work tomorrow, but it's Keurig, so maybe it's a little weaker. But honestly, the real problem right now with the work world, it's not that people don't want to work. I'm telling you what that is. A lot of that is these greedy corporations are underpaying their employees, working them to death, not getting them what they need to do the job, and then when they burn out or word of mouth gets around about how it is there and nobody wants to hire on, well, then these greedy corporates are like, well, nobody just wants to work these days. No, they're tired. They want to work. They just want to be done right. They want to be paid fairly. They're tired of working somewhere that pockets $4 million and then gives their employee like $100. They're sick of this stuff, and it's all over the U.S. right now. This is the biggest problem. It's not people don't want to work. People are just tired of it. They're burning out. They're tired. Um, I've seen these people exposing their paychecks on TikTok. That's good because I don't think everybody thinks they have not experienced it firsthand. Folks, there's a lot of people that have never had to struggle too much. They've always had it kind of easy, or they got a job that just is a high paying job. They've never felt the flames too bad. They've never felt it. And for them, it's going to be worse when things really get bad, I think. But for us who are in the mid range, just above the midline, it's rough, ain't it? And really, this is really no good because if you are like low class to near mid, you get tax money back each year. When you're in the just entry middle class range, like me, you get pay taxes each year. You don't get any money back. And it's almost like you're being punished by the system for trying to do the right thing. And now, or you're the super rich. And if you're in the super rich, the system favors you. And that's why we're having the problems we are. That's why you're seeing more people sleeping on the street, Hollywood going down the tubes, because there's just a line of people that either just don't care. And let me tell you, the rich people don't see it. They're blind to this. They think, oh, I can just go down to Target and buy this, or I can just go buy this. But what happens when there is nobody there working there anymore and the whole place has gone out of business? What happens when them sales you were trying to get up? Let's boost our sales. Why ain't nobody buying our product? Because they don't have any money to buy any product from you because they've all, and that's where we're at right now, folks. People have quit buying so many things. Now they're more leaning towards necessity, and they're buying necessity items more and more. Because when it really comes down to it, people ain't gonna go buy a 55-inch TV when they're needing gas in their tank. I mean, honestly, I can't even tell you the last time I've really bought a high dollar item. It's been a long time, a long time. I've downsized my spending a lot, but it's just tough times, y'all. And I know some of y'all out there know what I'm talking about. Um, Man, and we've just been in a slump. We've had one thing after another, COVID, and then Biden come in there, and now we've got the Iran thing going on. And we were kind of starting to recover at first, but then this Iran situation, and people can agree or disagree with Trump doing what he did, but even without Trump, with Trump aside, I guess you'd say that was a ticking time bomb over there. Sooner or later, that was going to be a problem. That's what I believe. No matter what deal was made or nothing, and even if we'd have made a deal, they would have secretly been building something in the background because they've made it clearly known that what their goal was. So I can't say I disagree with taking out the program, but this is just where we're at right now. But I do hope we reach an end to it at some point, because if we don't, and I just don't see how this deal thing can work. I don't. I gotta say, I don't expect this deal to work. I don't. I just don't. Then we're gonna have a major problem, and it could get worse, folks. So I don't want to be gloom and doom. It could get better, but we just live in a strange period right now. This is a strange time we're living in. So don't neglect to focus on the simple things because life's short. And, you know, do what you can, save where you can, invest where you can, but don't depend on any of your money or any of those things. And just try to have an overall balance of things because life is short. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm going to finish drinking my coffee and go inside and chill a little bit before I have to get ready to hit the grind tomorrow. But y'all have a good one.